Hello everybody, welcome back to Go to Australia show, your show. Thanks for watching the previous episodes and thanks for providing us with your feedback. As you may recall, in our previous episodes we talked about parent visas, we talked about skilled visas and so on. In this episode in particular we're going to talk about partner visas. And let's begin. We have two types of partner visas, temporary and permanent. Depending on your situation, you can get a temporary visa or a permanent visa straight away. But again, depending on whether you are in Australia or overseas, you can apply for a different subclass of visa. For making it simple, for those who apply inside Australia or in Australia, we call it onshore application. And those who apply overseas, we call it offshore applications. So based on this, we have quite a few, or at least 4 different visa subclasses for which you can apply as a partner to an Australian resident. And let's talk about them one by one. We start with temporary partner visas. We have 2 subclasses here. Subclass 820 is for onshore applicants, those who are in Australia and apply for partner visa, and subclass 309, that's for offshore applicants, those who are overseas and apply from overseas. Basically, the 2 visas are the same, exactly the same thing you're going to get. The only difference is for those who apply within Australia, they can get a bridging visa while their visa is being processed, but for those who apply offshore, subclass 309, they will not get a bridging visa and they should wait overseas or apply for a different visa to come if needed until their partner visa is being processed. For this visa, you don't need or don't have to be married. You can be in a de facto relationship. What is a de facto relationship? De facto relationship has been defined by a policy if a couple live together for at least 12 months or more under one roof, basically, they are seen as a couple, a de facto couple. And obviously, there are circumstances that the couple cannot be together for the minimum of 12 months or for some certain days or weeks. And if they can prove that they've still been living together and they're going to be living together, the assessing officer might accept their relationship as a de facto couple. But in both cases, whether you are a de facto couple or a married couple, the visa you're going to get, it's going to be a temporary or provisional visa. It will allow you to come to Australia, or if you are in Australia, to continue living in Australia until the second stage of your visa, which is a permanent visa. And we'll talk about it. If your relationship breaks down and you did not continue that relationship, you may not get a permanent visa or permanent partner visa unless in special situations. So let's talk about permanent visas now. Australian permanent partner visas, we have offshore applicants and onshore applicants. And based on this, we have subclass 100, which is for offshore applicants, and subclass 801, which is for onshore applicants, or those who are in Australia and apply for partner visas. For this, the couple need to be, basically the requirements are that they need to be at least in over 2 years of genuine relationship. Whether they are married or not, but they have to be in at least 2 years or more genuine relationship. And again, there is no age limit. They need to meet the health and character requirements like the temporary provisional visas. And once the visa is granted, the couple can live, basically the visa applicant can live in Australia forever. So are you able to get a permanent partner visa straight away without getting a provisional visa? The question is, can you get a subclass 100 without getting subclass 309 first? You can get the two at once, like you get 309 the same day and get 100 the same day. But that needs that you need to show that you've been in a genuine relationship for over 2 years and you've been married for over 2 years, then you can get that visa straight away.
SBA Parramatta measures its value and services through client satisfaction. We help clients navigate the maze of tax laws. We provide on-time accounting, bookkeeping, taxation and self-managed super fund services for small to medium-sized businesses. We've been involved in a number of business startups. Many have remained with us as long-term accounting clients. For more info, call 1300 TAX SBA or visit our website at sbaparramatta.com.au.
Choice, not chance, makes destiny.
Okay, so far we talked about partner or spouse visas, but there is a particular visa which is, in brief, they call it fiancé visa or prospective marriage visa. This visa is for people who know each other, they are in a genuine relationship, they're not married, they haven't been in a de facto relationship, but they've decided to get married soon. And for this, there is a particular visa, subclass 300 or 300, which will allow the fiancé to come to Australia and be here for 9 months. And during these 9 months, if you get married, you get first a temporary partner visa and then a permanent partner visa like the ones we talked about. So basically, a fiancé or prospective marriage visa is for those who are unable to get married for whatever reason, or they need to be with each other for more time to make a final decision. But for this visa, to get this visa, the couple need to have seen each other physically, in person I mean, since turning 18 at least for once. So if you haven't met each other at all, like if you've met on internet, you cannot apply for this visa. You need to have seen each other at least once. And that once should be when you've been aged 18 or over. So in brief, we have 5 visa subclasses for partners or fiancés or prospective marriages, what we call it. Subclass 309 and 820 are for couple who are married or in a de facto relationship, but their relationship is less than 2 years, so they will apply and they get these provisional visas. Subclass 100 and 801 are for those who have been married for over 2 years, or they've got a first temporary visa and then they're getting this visa because they've been in a relationship over 2 years. And that could be a de facto relationship or marriage relationship. And finally, we have a visa subclass 300. This is only for offshore applicants, so there is no onshore application for prospective marriage visas. And that will allow the fiancé of an Australian resident to come in Australia and stay here for 9 months, during which they have to get married or their visa expires. If they get married, then they can apply for a temporary partner visas and then go on for the permanent partner visas. And finally, what I have to say that the sponsor should be obviously a permanent resident of Australia or a citizen of Australia or an eligible New Zealand citizen. The partner and the applicant both need to meet the character requirements. Basically, obviously the applicant should meet the health requirements as well, but in many cases the partner these days should pass the character test as well, which is the Australian Federal Police check and so on. And it's not clear when it comes to in effect, but very soon a policy or a law would come into effect for which the partner should, the Australian resident who is a partner, should be approved first before making a partner visa application for his or her partner. And talking about sponsor, I need to mention that there are some certain restrictions on sponsorship for partner visas. And that is, like, let's say if you have applied for a partner, being a sponsor or being an applicant for a partner visa within the last 5 years or less than 5 years ago, you cannot sponsor someone else for a partner visa. If you have sponsored someone, 2 people over the period of your life, you cannot apply a third person. Obviously, for all these, there are some waivers or exemptions, I call it, and you can apply for, but there are some limited, very limited situations that your exemptions would be accepted. So you need to be careful with your sponsorship as well. Okay then, that was it for today's program. Thanks for watching. As you may recall, in the previous programs, we've talked about skilled visas, we've talked about parent visas. Today, we talked about partner visas, and we're hopefully going to talk about the student visas, visitor visas, business visas, and so on in the following episodes. So keep watching the program, and please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and so on, and provide us with your feedback. And bear in mind, please, that we only provide general advice, and if you need a specific advice about your situation, please talk to a migration agent or write to us, and we try to answer your questions as far as possible and as soon as possible. Enjoy your day and night, and see you next time.